Hey, my name is Coach Tulane. I am the plus size health and fitness motivator. I was fortunate enough to be a part of a test group of a brand new workout that was coming out. And you know what? As a plus size woman starting off at 275 pounds, P.S. I lost 29 inches, 10 inches of my waist, 8 inches of my thighs doing some of the stuff I'm about ready to show you. So what this is are some of the modifications I use to help me learn how to do the moves over time. So I'm hoping you'll find this helpful, and let's get started. All right, so one of the things that they do is something called a bear crawl. If you're wondering exactly what the workout looks like, it's available on Beachbody On Demand. It's on day one, and you'll see it. It's called a bear crawl. So one of the biggest struggles I have is being able to hold my body upright and be able to travel on my hands. So I've got a couple of sides. I got 3 different colors, which is explained in the workout, and then I have 2 different sides of yellows. So I'm gonna grab the longer yellow, and here's the deal. I could hold my weight up at 275 pounds. And so what I realized pretty quickly, this workout actually builds up your core pretty quickly. If you've checked out my pictures on Instagram, you'll be able to see my progress, even in 7 short days. So what I did is, instead of holding my body upright, this is what I did. And I'll show you from 2 angles. But my core is engaged, and I'm doing what Autumn tells me, is engaging my core, and my pubic bone is facing my nose. It's as if there's a string from here to the bone. And then I stay highly engaged. My shoulders are stacked over my hands. While I'm engaged, I did this. I stepped out twice with my hands without moving my body. So I worked on staying very still and just did this. I cannot even begin to tell you how much this helped me build up my core to the point to where I could nearly do the bear crawls as she shows in the video. So here it is from the side. So again, my core is engaged. I'm stacked over my hands. And all I did was I hold my body straight, engaged my core, and just stepped out twice the side like this while maintaining my engaged core. I'm actually feeling it all the way down to my obliques. Eventually I was able to work on increasing my ability by doing this. So I couldn't do them together, but what I would do is I would hold myself up for a few seconds at a time. So imagine moving across the floor while holding yourself up. Seems impossible, but it's not. So the way I rebuilt myself up is, again, I stacked myself, same position, and I would hold my knees off the ground for a period of time, and I would just keep practicing until I got stronger and stronger. So here we go. And then come back controlled and gentle, and then I go back again, and I would hold. And I kept repeating those steps until I got to the point where I could start combining them slowly over time. That is not cheating the workout. That isn't less of a workout. I'm huffing, I'm puffing. It was a struggle. It's how I built up my ability and lost those 29 inches that you see posted online. Okay, so the next one is like the side plank pull through thing. Again, if you don't know exactly what the exercise is, you can easily find it on Beachbody On Demand. And, a couple of things is, I randomly found this at like a Home Goods or something like that, and it's actually a knee pad, which is really great, but depending on kind of pants you wear, you can actually slip. You have to keep adjusting. So the other thing I do is I get a really thin yoga mat, and I fold it over a couple of times. And I actually found that this actually worked a little better. I think it's just your preference. And so here's a couple of ways that I used to modify this exercise. So I used the longer of the yellows. These are brand new yellow bands, so they are really tight. And I did this. Brought this underneath my knee. And on the video, so I put one around one, whatever this is, wrist, I almost called it an ankle, kind of weird. And then I did this. So one thing you can do is you can start from this position and then turn sideways and pull across your chest. That was one thing that I did. Keep my core engaged, come across, pull across like this. The other way I modified was like this. I would stay on my side in position, and I took the band, and I pulled it across my chest like this. Kept my core engaged, and I pulled. And then what happened is, again, it helped me build up in my core and build up my ability. So when you look at the actual exercise, they're in a full plank, and when they pull up, they're kicking their back leg through their leg. Sounds really complicated, right? It's not. It's something to work up towards. And again, these little simple modifications I used in the very beginning helped me build up my core and my ability so I can get closer and closer to the actual exercise or kill the actual exercise. Coach Chilan, don't forget to subscribe here for new workouts and modifications specifically for the plus size women on a journey to fit, and catch me daily behind the scenes and what I'm up to on Instagram at IAMTULIN. Hope